Hello YouTube, this is Mars Gaming and welcome back to another Elder Scrolls Online farming guide. Today I'm doing a farming guide on Glenumbra. Glenumbra is one of those hidden gems, I feel. There's a lot of nodes here and there's a lot of new players who don't farm here. There's some higher level players that farm here, but not a whole lot. It's quite abundant in chests as well. I've mapped out a pretty good rotation that I feel is pretty good. It'll make you a lot of money here, as well as get you easy werewolf hide in specific locations. I'm gonna go through it on the map first. First, we're gonna start here in Daggerfall. First, gonna start in the section of Daggerfall. Then we're gonna move up to this Redwood camp and move steadily through Aldcroft until we get to the Exercise Coven cottage. I'm gonna move up towards the beach, check around the beach area. I'm gonna keep steadily moving upward towards Crosswitch, but we're not going inside of Crosswitch. I think there might be chests in those areas, but I haven't checked entirely in Crosswitch. I kind of avoided it. I went past the Crypt Fort Watch and straight to Port Malag. This is where I get my highest amount of werewolf hide, and I keep going down towards this area with the Marivox Folly with all the Bloodthorns. Get ready to kill a lot of Bloodthorns. Then we go all the way down through here, and then we end here. This is where we end in Kingsguard. Now, there are more chests in other locations, but they don't fit into the rotation that I'm doing. It's a bit too much traveling. Okay, first I check under this bridge. There's a chest that spawns right here. These are pretty much the common ones that most people know about. There's one that spawns next to Thieves. I'm not Thieves Guild, but the Outlaws Outpost in Glenumbra. And there's one that spawns here, next to this sign. Oh, here it is, actually. Okay, cool. I don't get a whole lot of werewolf in this area. This Glenumbra, well, Daggerfall kind of fluctuates. The chest fluctuates. I get more Bloodthorn and Weirdtree's Blessing more than anything. Those still sell okay. I don't sell them for a whole lot, or I don't really sell Weirdtree because no one really buys Weirdtree, but me. I like to do testing on Weirdtree. I don't know what I'm gonna do with it yet though. There's a chest that spawns up here sometimes. It's really rare for that chest to spawn over here. The next one is where that person is going. I go further down the path towards Daggerfall Overlook, the giant manor here, or castle, more like a manor, I guess. I believe there is one that spawns either here. I think it's right there, where I was just at by that tree. Okay, I go down here. There's a chest that spawns behind these rocks, and he's already here. I guess it spawns right here, next to this rock. There's one that spawns over here as well. Here it is. Yeah, like I said, there are a few high-level players that farm here, but not a whole lot. Not in the areas I usually farm, though. And plus, there are a lot of nodes around this area as well. Glenumbra has a lot of nodes. This is a good way to kill time, watch a few videos, and just do some farming. Make sure you have a clean inventory. I think that's the last one in Daggerfall. Now we're headed to the Redrooks camp. Have you done that mission where the Redrooks take the house of that rich family? That's where the next one is. It should be 3 to 4 chests in that area, plus a thief trove. I'll show you where all that is momentarily. There is 1 or 2 chests on this way, but they don't spawn and they're kind of out of the way. I think near this one, near here, but that's more of it's really rare for it to drop right here. Daggerfall Patroller, I'm here. Excuse me. First, I'm gonna get the one towards the largest house in this area, and then I'm going to move backwards and get the one that's near the bottom of the bridge. If it's not there, I'll show you the location of where the chest is. Yeah, watch out for those traps. That's something that happens. Okay, here's the next one. This is the first one in the redwork area. I sometimes get werewolf's items in this area. I've gotten 2 swords and 2 shields out of this area. They both had pretty good perks on them. Werewolf ring. The blue ones I still sell for a cheap price. Still, any prices. I mean, any gold is good gold. It may not be purple, but still it has value. Someone needs it. Someone needs it. Next one is at the bottom of this bridge. I'm not sure if it's here. Oh, there's a heavy sack. The next one will spawn right here at the bottom of this bridge, or in the back of this bridge. The next one is near these imps. Right here next to this rock. Now the thief trove is under the bridge where my cursor is. It'll spawn where my cursor is pointed at right here. This is where the thief trove spawned on this bridge. Okay, now this last chest, this is the last chest in this area of the rotation. It's not going to be at the first waterfall, it's going to be at the second one, the one at the bottom. Junk. Okay, now that I'm here, we're starting. The next starting point is here. The next starting point is here at the exercise cottage. I'm probably gonna run there. But yeah, most of this whole area has a lot of nodes in it, so this is a good place to just take your time and just pick up everything you possibly can. You can go in this direction here. There is a few chests here and a heavy sack. I can show you on the map where they are. Yeah, this is the lighthouse. Okay, there's going to be a chest that always spawns in this patch of sand and right here, and behind this building right here, or actually behind the last building right here next to the dock, nearest to the docks, there's going to be 2 boats. It always spawns a heavy sack next to it. Just wanted to get that out the way if you have time to do that. But not a whole lot of people know all the chest spawns in this area, like I do. Oh, I guess I'll sell some of my junk really quick that I'm not going to keep. lot of resources, a lot of resources. Okay. Keep clicking that button. I've been playing a lot of Destiny 2. That button throws me off a bit. Check again. Okay, I'm almost there. I try to avoid all the casters and the crocodiles. They'll just get in your way. The water's kind of shallow, so you can run through it. Now the next chest, it tends to spawn right here, but it doesn't spawn here very often. I guess because a lot of players in this area. Okay, go past this, and we are in the next rotation. Now once we hit the beach, there should be a chest on the beach. But I'm gonna make a left turn once I get to the beach and check near the witch's hut. If you've done this mission, there's a quest that you're supposed to do. It's a weird sister gave you a quest to kill an old hag here. The chest spawns right here next to this kelpie green stuff, or closer to the old man. And there's two chests that spawn here. It's not here this time. There's one that spawns here outside of the hut. And there's one that's supposed to spawn inside of the hut. Usually it doesn't spawn very often, but there is supposed to be one that spawns here if I remember correctly. The way shrine here as well, let's see. This way shrine, there is one that spawns outside this way shrine as well, but I'm not going to be going towards that one since it breaks my rotation. Another one that spawns here. I think this is the one that spawns outside the way shrine. Oh, I guess it doesn't break it that much. Okay. Now going towards Trapjaw off the beach. There's a chest that spawns right next to this tree. And then I go check by Lady Laurent since I tend to get a pretty good amount of housing items here. Housing items are still pretty good to sell. The chest is fake, don't let it fool you. On the cargo. Yeah, that might be the only housing item here. Okay. Checking over here. Sometimes a chest spawns up here, if I remember correctly. I don't know. I'm not sure if a chest spawns back there, but I just always go back and check. Now, stay close to the walls here, because there's a chest that spawns over here as well. Some that spawns next to these two wolves. You might have to kill them because they do aggro on you. I go ahead and kill them. Girdle of the Weird Tree. Okay, my RNG is pushed towards Girdle of the Weird Tree. Hopefully by the time I get to Pormalog, it'll be more of I think I passed one. Yeah, I did actually. There's one that spawns, I think in this crevice over here. Yes, it does. Yeah, hopefully by the time I get to form a log, my RNG is pushed more towards werewolf.
I'm sorry. Unfortunately, I had no choice.
Circle around.
You arrived in the nick of time.
This one also spawns right here, closer towards Crosswitch. And this is the last one near Crosswitch, and then I'm moving and in a linear path going towards, I guess not linear path, but I'm going towards the fort where the way shrine is, and then I'm still going north. I'm going west after that. Oh, there is a chest that spawns here. I thought there was. Okay, this is the west side of the fort. I mean, of this tower. Okay. I didn't know that was there. I didn't know that was there before. I thought there was one over here. Now, we're headed towards the section of Poor Malog. Poor Malog, I think it gives you the most werewolf items. I've gotten the most werewolf items from Poor Malog. In purple. Mainly rings and jewelry is where I get, that's what I get at Poor Malog. And they're usually they're usually purple. I think I passed. No, I didn't pass one yet. Okay, good. Did I? Let me go back and check. I think I passed it. I got here too fast. Yeah, I did. Okay, I passed this water. There's one that spawns right here in the water. Yeah, past that one, and I ran past the main one. Yeah, that one spawns right here in the water. And keep going up, stick close to the wall, make sure we're not missing anything. Okay, towards Port Malog, let's see. There's a chest that spawns, spawns somewhere in this section. Gonna move. I think that person sees one. There's one that spawns over here. I think where that person's standing. Whoa, I didn't find any chest over here this time. Yeah, sticking close to the wall. Guess there's a lot of people out today. Yeah. You'll find a lot close to this wall, to the wall of the mountain here. Okay, here we go. Here's one. I was hoping for werewolf, but there really wasn't any chest in that specific area this time. There's one near this tree. If I remember correctly, it'll spawn right here. And the last one is next to that undead over there. It'll spawn about right here, or nearest to this tree, about in this section here. Yeah, I guess there have been a lot of people in this area. But there's still quite a few left. Ah, there's one. A lot of simple chests too. You will run into a lot of simple chests in this place. Now this part, you're gonna have to kill a lot of bloodthorns because they're mainly gonna be in the way. There's still a lot of nodes hanging around, so you should be okay. The next one, it will spawn right here in this position. Sometimes it does not spawn here, but it spawns in this specific position. Now moving towards this area. Avoid them. So always check near the walls. Make sure you don't miss anything. There's one that spawns right there. Next to that, next to that shrine right there. Guess I'll pick that up. Now heading to the last part. The last part is this way, past these guys. Now the next few chests, this one spawns here. And there's one that spawns on the edge of the sand nearest to the boss fight. Where that crate is right there. It spawns about right here. There's another one to the other side where there are some tents. It spawns further to the left of those tents. I'm not sure if it's going to be there this time. But I'll show you where the location is. Yeah, here it is actually. It's right here. Advanced, oh. Now this area, it fluctuates between Bloodthorn and Weird Tree. Sometimes you get Werewolf, but sometimes there's staves. Shield of the Weird Tree, oh, I'll take that actually. Might need that. Just to pick these up, I might get a Kuda. Well, bracers and end-pin. Okay, those will sell for a decent price. Okay, my inventory's full, so whatever I'm not going to keep, I'm just going to destroy it right here. Never leave anything in chests for someone else to get, because you ruin the respawn timer for like the chests. They just sit there. Just destroy what you don't need. Okay, there's a chest that spawns in that boat, and one next to this shrine right here, the runestone. it will spawn about right here sometimes. If you look behind here, where is it? Is it spawning this time? No, okay. On the little patch of sand where that mud crab is, there's a chest that spawns on that little patch right there. Bloodthorn head. Okay. On this patch next to that mud crab, there's one that spawns. At the end of this water, there's also one that spawns. Behind this rubble, there's one that spawns right here. And I think there is one that spawns behind this one as well, but that's kind of rare for it to spawn right here. Sometimes, but it doesn't spawn very often. I'm gonna pass those guys this time. Always check behind this tree. I don't see a whole lot that ever spawns in this specific area. Nearest to that tree right there. The next one, there's one that spawns in the water in the about right here, and there's one that spawns above it. If it doesn't spawn down here, sometimes it spawns above it, nearest to the back edge of the mountainous area. It spawns about right here, or nearest to that tree. There's one that spawns behind this tree if you go up the mountain. I guess it's not here this time. And going down towards the dolmen here, there's 3 that has a chance to spawn. There's one that spawns right here in this crevice between the rocks. There's one that spawns behind nearest to this adventurer pack. And then one that spawns inside or nearest to the boat here. Those are all the chests that spawned in this. Those are all the chests in the rotation that I use for Glenumbra. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I hope it was helpful. And have a great day.